I really wasn't gonna tell a story, but I feel like I should tell a story because it's a part of my life. Like all the story times up here on my page, it's real life stories. So, and I'm not gonna make it long, and I'm not gonna drag it out because it's already sad as it is. Story time on how I found out my kid's father was murdered. It was the day of my daughter's pizza party that her grandmother had threw her at my house or whatever. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning because we was having a pizza party that day. Chris knew about it, so it was like getting like dark or whatever the case may be, and he knew about it because he saw it. He saw us posting on social media, so he seen it. He knew about it. So, and the day before that, he knew she was having a pizza party. Like he knew about the pizza party. So at this time it's getting dark, and my bestie had to go home. So we started cleaning up or whatever. My nephew took them to the bus stop or whatever. Then I get me and the kids get ready for bed, saying I went to sleep. Quan eventually went to sleep after that, and I was getting myself ready for bed. And mind you, I'm literally toasty. She's sitting, Sayana is sitting right here while I tell the story, and I did not want her to, but she, of course, want to hear it. So I got a phone call. They did not call my number directly. They called me on the app. And they said, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what they said, but they just let her know like, hey, such and such, I seen such and such, and I seen XYZ and all this other stuff, and I think they talking about your baby father. So the first thing in my mind, I was just stuck, and I was so stuck. I told you I was stuck and toasty. So now somebody else called my phone, and they confirmed it because I'm like, such and such said they think, they wasn't sure if it was him. So the person on the phone like, no, it was him. So I just started, I was stuck, and I was still stuck. Like it was like literally, oh my god, tears was coming, but they wasn't coming. I was really stuck. I was stuck because I was thinking about all the shit. I can't even tell you most of the shit I was thinking, but I was stuck. So then I got another phone call. Before I got the other phone call, the hospital had called me. Yes, the hospital had called me. And they asked me, was I able to come to the hospital? And they told me who all was at the hospital already. And I was like, yes, I could come to the hospital. So literally, I had woke my son up to tell him what was going on real fast. And I had jumped in a Uber, and I went to the hospital. But before I did all that jumping in the Uber and going to the hospital, a third person had called me. And when they called me, they started screaming and crying. And that's when I feel like it hit me. So before I even called the Uber stuff, I called my friend. And we talking on the phone, and I'm just like, no, this can't, like, if I get to that hospital and this man is not alive, I am going to lose my shit. I had to be the strongest motherfucker that day. So I got to the hospital, and because the lady who called me, she was like, when you get to the hospital, just call me. I'm gonna come out and get you. Yeah, I kid y'all not. When I seen him, I threw up. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this story up because I don't even think I'm gonna just leave it at this. I left it at the part where I threw up, right? Mind you, I told you I was toasty, but I wasn't toasty with I wasn't toasty like how I was when I got the first phone call. Like, I feel like everything that left my body. I just started crying so bad. Like, it was insane. I'll just leave the story at that, because I don't think I'm gonna, if I ever come back to a part 2, it gotta be when I'm together, because this was hard to get out. But yes, my kid's father was murdered. And here we are in 2025, and it is, this happened in 2018. I still be lost for words. People always be trying to tell other people how to grieve, but y'all will never fucking understand until y'all actually go through half the shit I've been through. I got a book on my life, of part of my life. You can check out the link in my bio if you want to read the other story, the other part of my life. Because part 2 should be dropping this year. I'm not sure, because I'm still white in part 2 of my life. Like, I'm still living part 2 of my life. But yeah. And I also wanted to share this story because I made a group for people like me. People that lost their significant other, their children, fathers, sisters, brothers, uncles, cousins to gun violence. I made a group especially for us, because I want people to know they are not the only ones. They are not alone. No matter how alone you feel, you are not the only one in the world that ever went through a traumatic experience like this. Something so crazy. And I honestly I don't wish no shit like this on my enemies. And my enemies done did some fucked up shit. Some shit I'll probably never give you a story time on. And I still would not wish no shit like this on them. But every day since then, I had to keep on going and keep on getting up every day because I have kids. But I promise y'all, I may make it look easy, but this shit ain't easy, and it ain't for the weak. And I have to thank God for all the strength that He have given me, because there was times I did crash out a couple times, not gonna lie. And there are still times I still want to crash out. Thank y'all for listening to my story. I will be giving y'all more story times on a lot of stuff. Not just sad stories either. Thank y'all for watching.